think we are live. What's up, everybody? I'm going to do something different to give everybody a chance to come in to live. I'm going to talk about what I watched this week now, because I don't think anybody really cares. So, go to my lists. Watch 21. Down to the bottom. All right, so this week I couldn't figure out what I wanted to watch, so I left it to a random number generator because my collection app gives me it numbers every time I put something in, put a movie into it, it numbers it. So I do a random number generator when I can't figure out what I want to watch. And sometimes. And that's basically what happened this week. So first I watched The Specialist from 1994, starring Sylvester Stallone and Sharon Stone and James Woods. It was okay. It wasn't anything great. It was kind of noir type thriller. Then the random number generator told me I needed to watch Vibes. That was boring. It wasn't bad. It was just kind of boring. Vibes is from 1988, starring Jeff Goldblum and Cyndi Lauper. I don't know. It just nothing really happened in it. Then I watched Senior Week, which I do carry. It's a DVD only release, and honestly, it doesn't need a Blu-ray, especially without. They probably didn't have any elements. They probably just had maybe a beta SP scan. It was okay. It was it's not one of the better sex comedies, but it was okay. Senior Week's from 1988 also. The other night, this wasn't random number generator. I just really wanted to watch Romancing the Stone. I don't know why. I was like, I freaking love that movie. I hadn't seen it in forever. So I put on Romancing the Stone, and then I was like, it was already 11:30, and I'm like, you know what though? Yes, Douglas Peter Falk is in Vibes also. But I'm like, you know what? I just might as well watch the sequel, Jewel of the Nile. Romancing the Stone is a classic. It's a great movie. Jewel of the Nile? I don't think I've ever seen it. It's one of those movies that you think you've seen, and then you haven't. I don't remember anything from that movie. It was really weird. I was watching it. I'm like, I know I've seen this, but I don't recognize anything. So yeah. And then last night, I just wanted to watch Stupid. And something came up. I was watching something on YouTube, and Jackass came up. So the only Jackass I own is part 3 and 3.5. So I put on 3. I hadn't seen it in a while. God, it's so stupid. But I laughed my ass off. And I guess they're making a 4. I don't know how they're not going to break all of their bones. But yeah, they're going to do a 4. Jackass 3's all the Jackass movies I love because I like fart humor. So there you go. And then again, random number generator picked for me from the Masters of Horror collection. This is, I think, this one's season 2. I watched Sounds Like. Which is really good. It's not as gory and as crazy as most of them. It's kind of a little bit more subdued. little more artsy than the other Masters of Horror stuff, but I really liked it. Masters of Horror is I've got all of them. I've got oops. I got this. For season 1, which is really cool. And then all the discs are inside. This one is super cheap. Like somebody traded it in, and it was like, oh wow, that's probably really expensive. And I looked it up, it was like $25-$30. I'm like, for that, I'd rather just keep it. So I did. The season 2, the whole series came in a skull. That's fucking expensive. So I have all of season 2 just separately. But yeah. So there you go. That's what I watched this week. And see, we doubled the amount of people watching. Although I wasn't paying attention, and we might have lost a lot of people because people were like, "Why do I don't fucking care?" If you had to pick one of these, Mike, which one would you choose? Relive the Arrow sale all over again from day one. Oof. Have Champagne and Bullets icon John DeHart as a roommate forever, or watch Giallo. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Wow. Definitely not number 2. Because then I would go to jail for murder. Actually, number 1, I might go to jail for murder if I had to relive that fiasco. I'd have to say watch Giallo. Because at least, Giallo films, there's some tits. That's the only upside. So yeah, wow, that was really good. That one's good. Can't remember much about Vibes because there's not much to remember. Do I have Romancing the Stone in stock? Honestly, if I do, it is used. And I do not. Sorry. Jewel of the Nile is a classic. Give it a watch. I just did. I did this week, and it wasn't bad, but it was not up to the level that Romancing the Stone was. Do I have the movie Saint Maud, or has that not come out yet? I don't remember who's putting that out, but it's not something that I'm carrying. Oh, Airheads is so good. Pig is the new Nicolas Cage movie, and it's fantastic. Definitely a recommend. I have not even heard about it. Let's see. As app I use to categorize movies, it is CLZ Collectors with the Z, but it's just CLZ Movies, I think. They have a bunch of apps: CLZ Books, CLZ Comics, I think, records, stuff like that. Did I miss what came in? No, that horror dude. I switched it up and talked about what I watched this week first, so you guys wouldn't miss what came in. Okay, so let's get into it now. We got 60 people watching. Let's get into what's coming in. There's a lot coming in, not a lot that came in. So let's do that first. All right. First, from Film Detective, Flight to Mars is in stock on Blu-ray From Kino and Something Weird, Girl Gang and Pin Down Girl is in stock. These don't sell well. I kind of expected these to do a little bit better. I think it's just because they're like older movies, like 50s and 60s. But yeah, those really don't sell well for me. It's weird. One of the greatest movies ever made, Eight-Legged Freaks, is in stock. Awesome movie. If you've not seen it, you should, because it is great. Fucking love that movie. Speaking of a really good movie, The Wraith is in stock. All of them came in with the slip covers, which also isn't always guaranteed from Vestron. But yeah, if you need this, really, really good. Probably super cheap because Vestron went from extremely high price to extremely low priced, underpriced, actually, in my opinion. I don't know why, but yeah. And they haven't brought down the prices of the original releases, which doesn't make sense. From Scream Factory, Stranger is Watching is in stock. Terrible artwork. Jesus Christ. So ugly. All right, and then we got an unboxing because the exclusive limited edition Bird with the Crystal Plumage is in stock. All of the pre-orders have shipped if it was possible. So we opened up the limited regular edition, the regular limited, not the exclusive. So let's open this one up. See what the difference is. All right, so we got, looks like the same book as the other one. And we got, this poster is different. The backside, I believe, is the same. But then you get this artwork. I always want to turn it upside down because of the lady's face. Yeah, so you got the alternate artwork on the poster. Put that back in there. Mike, are you actually going to keep... I am actually going to keep this. I'll probably never watch it just because I've seen it and I don't like it. But it is the first exclusive I've ever had with Arrow. And I got to keep it as a memento. Plus, this one's damaged. So I'm like, whatever. I'll keep the damaged one. Then we got, looks like maybe Dimogen card in there. I don't know if these are the same cards as the other version, but the back is this artwork. And that's about it. The reverse is that artwork, which I believe is the same as the other one. Yeah. So this is the limited. Put this back in there. That there. So there you go. There's the unboxing for the Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Where's it? I'm wondering where the damage is. I don't know. I did pull the damage one. There you go. I do have some left. Actually, let me tell you how many. Bird art. I have a little over 100 left. So there you go. All right, let's get into what's coming in. Do that. There. Okay. Here's what's coming in. There is quite a bit possible. There's quite a bit possible. Not a whole lot guaranteed. Guaranteed, we've got all the Severin stuff, Born for Hell, Siege, and Skinned Deep Blu-rays. Those are on the way already. I did mention the Django 4K and the Django Blu-ray standard editions last week. I didn't get my order in time. So those are coming in probably tomorrow. All this I'm mentioning right now is probably tomorrow, along with the Sergio Martino collection. That will probably be in tomorrow. Also from Impulse, 42nd Street Forever, the Peep Show Collection, Volume 47 DVD will be in this week. I think it's already on the way. I'm almost positive it's already on the way. And then the big one, and pay attention, guys. I'm giving you advanced warning. Not a lot of people watch this. So spread the news if you want. If you don't care. But I'm giving you guys an advanced warning. The Daimogen trilogy from Arrow is already sold out. Completely gone from the distributor. It was all allocated. And out of my allocation, I have 30 left available. So there you go. Get your order in if you want it. I'm sure they're going to do a standard version, but if you care about all the extra bells and whistles with the limited edition, you need to get your order in now if you haven't already. Because those will not last long. I would think this also might be in, I'd say tomorrow or Tuesday. But yeah, they're not going to last long. Because already this week before this announcement I just made, I've sold like 20 of them. So they're not going to last long. These from here on in, the ones I talk about should be in, not guaranteed. From Scream Factory, The Dead Zone, really good movie. If you haven't seen it, you need to. Really, 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 really fucking good. And actually another one that normally not my kind of movie, but I watched this a long time ago. Haven't seen it since, but I remember really liking it. Brotherhood of the Wolf from Scream Factory will be in.